Hello everyone, it's me and I'm back with another review. I went through the box, what I've got left in the fridge downstairs to see see if there was anything still fresh or worth reviewing while I'm waiting for this next box to come. And I came across one that felt in a good state and yeah, it's the Butch X. This comes from Steven Blair. So yeah, I mean it's quite a small pod, but it still feels quite fresh. And I've heard this is meant to be a hot one. It's got a great shape on it. Nice point on the end. I don't know much about the Butch X. I apologise, I didn't have much time to look into that tonight. But, you know, since it's smallish, he sent me a second one, so why not do two? So tonight I'm going to do two Butch X's. So yeah, what we'll have to do is get this cut open. Oh, get a comfier seat as well. And look what I've got here. This comes from Rob Harrison. He's a colleague and a friend. Rob, thank you very much. He gave me this knife and it's going to stop me using the kitchen knives. So I won't be constantly going in the kitchen drawer. I've got my own little chili knife now, so yeah. And it's shined up quite well, Rob. Give it a good clean and it's brilliant. Thanks for that. So yeah, let's get cut into this first pod. Let's see what we've got here. Wow. Still very fresh inside. As usual, that Chinnon's super hot smell and a fair amount of placenta. I just grab it by the tip. There's the inside of that for you. Yeah, got all that placenta. Not packed out with it, but there's a fair bit there. Placenta normally equals heat. This is going to be hot. Just pull the stem off the second one. I'm just going to cut into it anyway. Because what I'm going to do is take some seeds out for you, Darren. Let me just bear with me while I just flick a couple out of here. You can add this to your collection. It is a nice looking pod. So there we have it. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a good 10 seeds there. That should be enough. So let's get on with it. This is the Butch X from Steven Blair. Floral. Was not a fan of the flavour of that at all. I think it's because after last night having such a fruity pod, it tasted so good. When going back to I think I just hiccuped then. It's the first time I've ever hiccuped with a hot pod. God, I've just surprised myself there. I always talk to James Hughes about this. It seems that he always hiccups at every hot pod that he does. And I never, ever, ever hiccup from eating a hot pod. Out of nowhere. Right, heat from this. Mouth burn, solid at this minute in time. See where this is going to build. Oh, my eyes are starting to water. So this is hot. But at this minute in time, yeah, it's just a solid mouth burn. Not crept back to the throat at this minute. Yeah, I apologise, I couldn't really find... I didn't have time to find out any information about the Butch X, so I don't exactly know what it is or what it's a variant of. What I do know is it's hot. That burn's gone back into the throat a little bit, but not too much. But as it stands at this minute in time, quite manageable. Nothing too overpowering. Eyes started watering just slightly. A fair amount of drool, not too much. I'm not sweating. I can feel it sitting in my stomach though, which is not good. Before I had my short break from reviews, I was almost every night I was up at, you know, my body would wake me up at 2 AM with the most horrific cramps. And I don't want that to start again. Right, the burn's peaked. Which peaked rather quickly. So we'll give it an overall. Flavour, not nice, especially not after having, as I said, the really sweet fruity pod last night. Intense floral flavour, not pleasant. Burn wise, it is a hot pod. It started off as a strong mouth burn. It's still sitting in the throat now, just a touch, but still mainly in the mouth. Quite manageable. It's not really working me as such. Even though it is a little bit. But yeah, that just about sums that up, guys. So, thank you, Steven, for sending that. Thank you, Rob, for the knife. If I can't find a pod to come back with tomorrow, as soon as my next box arrives, I'll be back then. So, as always, thank you for watching, and please subscribe and leave me a comment. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.